And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Sham King New Babe Plus, and I really hope that this happens today. I beat this map today, because if I don't, I'm gonna be disappointed, I guess I gotta say. Mostly because it seems I'm really close. So, will feel a little bit bad. Well, that's already a bad start, but it's okay. Then again, in a lot of streamers I've seen that even when they are very close to beating whatever map they are playing, it's only a matter of a bad sham to make them waste more hours into trying to beat it. It's all it takes, really, a couple of mistakes. I will say like that one, but that really wasn't a mistake by itself. I mean, no, it was a mistake, but not the mistake that I was talking about. Since you can just continue normally. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be even tougher considering that I am, in this area. Starting out the stream with this area is a horrible idea. But, I thought that starting it in the previous area was an even way worse idea. So, the way it is, I overshoot it then. I think that's one of the first times I overshoot that jump, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Them do. Know that this is gonna be very redundant to say, but this game is fucking brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Brutal to the point that it becomes like perverse. It's okay. It's okay mostly because this map really isn't as brutal as well, as the second DLC map, first of all. So, problem is, there is a game that I kinda wanna play on stream that I wasn't thinking about before. So I think that's an issue, because now I have a game to look forward to after I beat this, if I beat this. That's an issue, because that means that I will play this thinking, oh, I really want this to be like over. That's not a good mindset to have. Also, speaking of mindset, I gotta remember to not overshoot these jumps, because we are with normal gravity now. No bullshit. No bullshit gravity, it's just a bunch of normal gravity. So, to the right. It was to the right. I'm pretty sure. Nice. Yeah, the only way here is to the right, no matter what. The fact that this is sold in the form of a video game doesn't help to that mindset, No, I mean, basically nothing helps. So, you know, it's okay. How is it going, Colo? It's the way it is, you know. I brought this upon myself, really. But, you know, it's okay. Oof, that was close. I think that in this area I'm just not gonna talk. I feel like talking here is gonna be a very bad idea, at least when the champs are not much champs, like this one. Just feels like a very bad idea to speak here. I'm undershooting it, which is fine. This is fine. Undershooting the champ, even if it's a lot of times in a row, it's way better than overshooting it. So it doesn't matter if I'm doing this. It's okay, it's safe. Oof. Wait, and now what? To the left? Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. This is very fucked up. This is very fucked up. Oh man. Are you seeing this? Last screen. Okay. So there are two champs. This first one feels incredibly hard to do. Because it has to be a long champ, but if you overshoot it, you hit your head with the roof. Which by itself is not a bad thing, because you don't lose too much progress, or you shouldn't lose too much progress by doing that. I think if you undershoot it, you also don't lose that much progress, but the fact remains that this is a hard champ. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? So, as you can see, after I land on the right side, there is another hard jump to the little block on the right. If I land on that block on the right, it's shishi, I win. If I land on that bottom right block, I win, because it's two full jumps later. But these two jumps before that are very hard. Oh shit. And this is a problem, because if I fail this jump, I will lose a shit ton of progress, because I will jump off the edge. Regardless of if I undershoot it or overshoot it, I'm pretty sure this is a lot of progress lost. Yeah, probably regardless of undershoot or overshoot, this is a lot of shit lost. Okay. Okay. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. That's what you have to say. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous, dude. Yeah, just don't get nervous, bro. Are you stupid? Man. I don't even know, like... It's probably like this. No, not like that. Like this. I don't know if this is a good idea. Basically, repeat the jump many times in a row, and then you go to the right. I don't know if that's a good way of doing this. This looks like a full jump to the right. Oh, you're right. I was it going yummy. Yeah, full jump, alright. Okay. I don't know, dude. This is a very hard jump. This is really a very hard jump. It's not a joke. It is very hard. Damn it, I don't know what even is the right one either. Okay. No, that's not the right one. It's a little bit shorter. Damn it. That sucks so much. And it's all the way down, obviously. You don't expect anything, any handout, right? That's not how this game works. I told you not to get nervous. So that's not even a problem of getting nervous. That's a problem of not knowing what the jump is. Also not knowing, because it's two things. Every time you make a jump, you have to account not only for jump strength, but also for where you jump from. Right? That's how it works. So, taking that into account, a jump is not is not really easy to figure out in the beginning. It makes you feel better that looked like the last jump. No, I mean, I knew that. Every single map of this game has the last jump being really hard. That's the point. It's the last jump. Of course it's gonna be, well, the last important jump, because the other two are mad jumps regardless, but you know. That's the thing. I knew that, I mean. In fact, I told you in the previous stream that that was gonna be the case. That jump, it was gonna be a problem. What I didn't know is that there are two hard jumps there. Because the one before that is also very hard. I somehow did it on the first try, but I can probably tell you that on the next try it's not gonna be that easy. But it's okay. As I say multiple times, what matters is not fucking this jump up. That jump is the only one that truly matters. As long as I don't fuck that jump up, everything is gonna be fine. Everything. As long as that happens. The rest is, you know. I guess something that I should do, because I could compare that last jump to that jump that I was just talking about. Those two jumps seem very similar. Maybe I could apply the same logic, not undershooting, because if you undershoot the one on if you undershoot the final jump, I'm pretty sure you're gonna lose progress regardless. So it's more about where I have to be standing. I think I have to be standing very behind the platform. I think that's how it works. It's a hard jump though. I mean, after all, short jumps like that truly are the hardest ones. So I guess it's, you know, just a matter. I think, for example, if that jump, if I didn't think too much about it, like if I was like, yeah, let me just do the jump, like without even stopping to wait to think, like if I didn't even wait to think what to do, I feel like it will be easier. The problem is, if I were to do that and I fail, I'm gonna blame myself for not taking the jump seriously. I mean, obviously it's one of the most important jumps on the game, and I'm not taking it seriously. Like, am I stupid? But it seems that in those scenarios, it really is a way better idea to do, you know, just do it, right? That's it. Just do it, bro. But I don't know. It's hard to have that mindset for a jump like that. Very, very hard. But you know. So I really am curious to see what happens if you undershoot it. Because if you overshoot it, it's obvious that you're falling all the way down. But if you undershoot it, where do you fall to? Is my question. And I'm not sure where you fall to. I'm truly not sure. I probably should try it on the next time I get there. If I get there again. Like, that's the funny thing. You never know that. Something tells me you will find out. I don't know. That's the thing. You never have the guarantee in this game to get back to a previous spot that you were in. It's never a guarantee. You never know. You never know. In fact, I still don't know if at some point I'm gonna fail that jump that you can see in this screen. I didn't do it even once. I never failed this jump, or I never overshoot it, I mean. But it could happen. Could happen right now, in fact. It didn't, but I mean it could. So you know, this is a game with no guarantees whatsoever. That's the thing. You're not guaranteed. You don't have guarantees about anything in this game. I think I should mention an exception, which is the main game that does have a zone where it's literally impossible to accidentally fall from. Like, once you reach a zone in the main game that I think is a chapelle, if you reach that zone, unless you purposely walk off and then when you fall walk off again, you're never gonna fall. You're never gonna lose progress further than there. But here, in this map, and the other map, Ghost of the Babe, as well, in both of this map there is no guarantees of any kind. Absolutely no guarantees. Yeah, salt is guaranteed, you could say that. But when it comes to positive guarantees, there's none. But you know, it's the way it is. We already knew this was gonna happen. But you know, what matters is that we can still chill. Something that can always happen. Also, I look at the sprite of the babe and I don't remember seeing her. So it's not even one of those things where I forget about, even though I already seen it. No, I think it's one of those things where I don't even know about. That will be cool. It will be definitely cool. If I could reach that place, that is. At least now we know that my personal best is the most it can be before beating the map. Like, I literally reached the last jump, that matters. So, you know, knowing that makes me think that, well, makes me think obviously makes me think that I can beat this. But can is different than will. Like, I can beat this? Yes. Will I beat this? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Or at least I know that I have the capacity to beat this. Which is, I guess you could say, recomforting. Like, you know, like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, kinda. That kind of comfort. Feeling that jump a lot. But, you know. In any case, how was your day? I mean, since we're gonna be stuck at this black sanctum for quite some time, you know, let me know how your day went. Because, you know, we'll use a little distraction. Comfort is to be comfortable with something. The word you're looking for is reassuring. No, the word I'm looking for is comfortable. Yeah, I feel comfort about the fact that I can beat this. Reassuring you could also say, but mostly comfort. Like, you know, a warm feeling inside, that kind of comfort. But yeah, it's also reassuring as well. It's both. But anyways, comfort aside, how was your day? Maybe your day was comfortable as well? Maybe it was reassuring as well? Solace? Maybe. We can use fancy words. I could use fancy words, but I don't think I'm comfortable enough with my English to use fancy words, unfortunately. So, you know, you could say it's reassuring knowing that there are so many ways of saying the same thing. Actually, no, that's not reassuring, it's bad, but you know. You had lunch with your father and your brother mess up with your retro games? When you say mess up with your retro games, you mean that he played them? Or you mean that he messed them up? It could be both. Or both at the same time. You know. So, at the same time, I think that you could mess up cartridges. Well, unless, I don't know, you start blowing on them or something like that. He tried to open wide your Pokemon Crystal? How old is your brother? You know, just to know. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's not a kid, right? At least not anymore. Unless you have another brother that I didn't know of. Oh, so wait, you have two brothers? 2 years old. I think I remember you having another brother that was like a teenager, right? Or am I wrong? Might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh shit. Well, if it's 2 years old, it obviously makes sense. Clearly. You shouldn't let those things. You have several brothers and sisters lost around the globe. Yeah, that's true. But, you know, yeah, don't let a 2-year-old close to things that are little. It's a bad idea. I mean, the obvious danger is them swallowing whatever small thing you're giving to them. But, you know, it's also bad when they try to play very roughly with them. That's something that the movie Toy Story 3 really nailed very well. That in that place, in that daycare with kids, that, you know, kids that were mostly 8 or 9, like they were playing with the toys like very peacefully, and then the toddlers, like the 2-3-year-olds, were fucking up every single toy. Something that it's very well portrayed in that movie. Just the way it is. Because, you know, the 9-10-year-olds know that they are toys, but the 2-year-olds don't even know what those things are. They want to find out. They find out the hard way, obviously. So, you know. It was a good movie, I gotta say. It was one of those movies where, even though the last one released so long ago, you know, Toy Story 2, it still keeps the essence of the movie. Remember being 4-year-old and taking care of my shit like I will never get them again. Plot twist, you never got them again. Well, I wonder why you never got them again. But, you know, the point is, yeah, it's just the way it is. Toddlers, that's the reason why most of the toys that you give to toddlers are made out of rubber. Cause, you know, even if they break those, the chances of them breaking being harmful is very low. So, you know. Yeah, toddlers suck. But unfortunately, it's a necessary, you know, a necessary phase in life. Just like this fucking map, having these fucking sections that are necessary to get to the real hard part, but you most likely won't see it because you still have to retry this Black Sanctum shit over and over again. So, you know, it's kinda like that. I bought my brother an indestructible truck and that is the only toy he has that couldn't destroy. An indestructible truck? How the fuck do you build a toy that is indestructible? Are you sure about that? I don't know if I will want to find out how truly destructible it is. It's like, huh, destructible? We're gonna see about that. Destructible, huh? I don't know. It's made with plastic that is hard to break. Ah, it's hard to break. But you should never underestimate a toddler destruction power. That's a big mistake, you know? Very big mistake, just like that champ. And that champ too. But you know. Wow, really. But you know, it's okay. What's important is that... That's why I spend little to nothing on it. Wait, is it advertised as indestructible? Or do you just think that it's indestructible? Because it will be pretty fun if, like, in the cover of whatever wrapping it was delivered on, it said indestructible truck. And you gotta admit that it's a very, you know, smart way of selling it. That's what the levels say, damn. Those guys are on another level when it comes to advertising. Good shit. Indestructible truck. And how big is it? Because I will assume that for something to be indestructible, it can be very small, but it also cannot be very large. Because if it's a small, basically, you know, a not so big amount of force can break it. And if it's big, it usually means that it has a lot of tiny pieces holding it together, which means that it's also easy to break. As big as your dick? Oh, so it's like, you know, like a Hot Wheels car. Alright. Well, in that case, it probably is gonna be easy to break. But you know, it hasn't break it yet, so... Hey Kyle, how is it going? I don't know. I think that... Well, how long... Did you give the truck today? There was a game called Indestructo Tank. You mean a game as in video game or a game as in a toy? You know, I think software, you can destroy software, but not accidentally usually. I think it was for his birthday. Don't ask me when his birthday is. Well, hey, at least it's lasting for quite some time if he hasn't broken it by now. Game? Oh. Well, yeah, as I say, you really can break software. Well, at least a toddler shouldn't be able to break software, I would assume. I mean, unless they somehow are playing in the same drive that the source code is stored in. But you know, even then, that will only destroy the source code. The compiled code will still be intact. But that will be funny, you know? The fact that in the future, like, we are so mixed with technology that toddlers had learned how to destroy software. Just the same way they destroy toys. That will be funny. Like, they start with computers so early on that they start, you know, finding bugs in programs. Will be quite interesting. So obviously, finding a bug in a program is way harder than destroying a fucking toy, clearly, but you know. As I say before, never underestimate a toddler's destruction power. Wow. That's like the first time or like the second time I missed that jump. Good shit. My brother chooses what videos he wants to watch on YouTube. We are not far away from that. Hey, I mean... yeah, now that I think about it, that's usually how kids play today, right? Like, they just use a tablet or whatever mobile device and find shit to watch. And being a parent in this day and age probably sucks. I mean, you could say that being a parent always sucked, but nowadays it's even worse. Because at least before, since there was no internet, anything that your toddler saw was tied to his physical experience, in the sense that, like, it was dependent on his physical location. Like, if someone was, I don't know, if there was a thief shooting at a civilian, like, two corners away from him, he wouldn't see it because he physically cannot see it. But, you know, if there is a video of a thief murdering a civilian, doesn't matter where he is, he can watch it. So, you know, it's a problem. Being a parent in this day and age really has to fucking suck. Give kids some Game Boys. Yeah, well, the problem is, it's all a matter of them knowing what exists, right? If you give them a Game Boy and the only thing they know is a Game Boy, they are gonna be like, damn, this is the best shit ever, right? But if you give them a Game Boy and then later on, or earlier than that, they like understand that internet exists, even if they don't know the details yet, but they know that there is a platform that basically has endless entertainment, right? If you do that, I don't think they are gonna be interested in anything else. I want to see if I can do a full jump from here. No, I cannot. That's how it should be. Oh, not telling them what the internet exists? Yeah, that will be cool, but the problem is that it's very hard that they wouldn't find out. But yeah, I mean, obviously, raising a kid that doesn't know internet exists, well, That sucks. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Wow, what a save. What an absolute save. That was godlike. Basically what just happened there is that I missed the only jump I couldn't miss, and that will lead me to lose a lot of progress. I somehow was able to not fall. Like after I initially fall. Damn, that was crazy, dude. I was out to be like, sheesh, that's it, I'm done. But jeez. That was something else, dude. Oh, fuck. That was intense. That was more intense than the Dark Tower. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't wanna fall again. I don't wanna fall again. Because that feeling of dread ain't good. You're working on a horror-racing drawing? What you mean by horror-racing drawing? Would you mind specifying? Now that I failed that jump for the first time, I'm definitely gonna undershoot it way more. Yeah, I don't care if I fall there. I don't wanna go back to the wind area. I don't. Wanna set Siboney suit? But do you have enough knowledge about anatomy to make that work? Because, you know, you're gonna show the full body. I mean, if you show only the face and maybe the bust, it shouldn't be that hard, but if you try to do a full body drawing, I think you need to know a little bit about anatomy. Even if just a little bit of basic anatomy. No. Jesus Christ. I mean, which is the main reason why I never care about drawing, cause it's just ridiculous. I have a body, I should know a bit about anatomy. Okay. Well, you can always do something that is tracing over other artists. I mean, that wouldn't teach you how to draw, unfortunately. But, you know, a lot of artists do that. Tracing over other people's work and obviously over their own work as well. Don't bounce on walls to get to short platform. What? Don't bounce on walls to get to short platforms. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Don't bounce on walls to get to short platforms. What? Are you stoned? The only time I bounce on walls is usually when it's guaranteed that it's not gonna be a fall. There is one exception that is, funnily enough, the jump that I failed before. Please use control jumps. You are absolutely stoned. It's what you are. Absolutely stoned. Down there is a short platform. It's tiny and not far away from where you are. Oh, I think I know which one you mean. You mean the platform that is right before the platform that is invisible. Is that the one you mean? I mean, I do a wall bounce just to, you know, not waste my time. Because the wall jump is guaranteed. Okay. Speaking of wall jumps, this is the only wall jump that is not guaranteed with a mat jump. Wow. Well, at least I fell there. Okay. And also buy a microphone. What about that? I hope that I'm making your ears bleed right now. I really do. Doesn't even sound loud. What, blowing on the microphone? Well, you are not. Damn it. Well, at least I have this area to conform myself. Was really disappointing. The problem is that this is a microphone that I cannot really move horizontally, so if I want to blow on it, I have to take my headset off. You have another thing I could blow to? Absolutely degenerate. Anyways, you're trying to give me the advice of not wall bouncing because you think that that jump is similar to the last jump? Is that why? But that's not really the case, you know? Not the same jump. A very... well, I wouldn't say it's a very different jump, but it's quite different. Besides, those jumps, it's not really a matter of practice. You know, every jump is different, fundamentally at least. So you practicing one jump doesn't mean that you're gonna do good on another jump. Just the way it is. Like, it's just, especially considering that practicing with hard jumps. Well, see, the thing is, I'm already practicing with hard jumps throughout the whole fucking game. So I don't think I need to practice on that one, though I appreciate your will to help, but that's not very helpful. But you know, you have the right attitude at least, so that's what truly matters. There is a speedrun of this without falling. Yeah, I mean, there is a speedrun of every Jump King map. Of course. The same way as getting over it with Bennett, these nuts, right? Like, that game has a speedrun that is impressive. Yeah, speedrunners... I didn't want to say it like that, but yeah, speedrunners are... have a interesting mental state. Let's say that. Let's just say that they have an interesting mental state. Which might not be the best oftentimes, by the way. But you know, yeah, I mean, speedrunners do all sorts of shit. But I think that I still have yet to see a speedrunner that didn't give me the impression that they had some issues in their head. And I'm not saying this because I'm being a speedrunner bigot. I'm saying this because it really feels like they were not, you know, they really are not enjoying anything. Not even what they supposedly enjoy. Like they hated everything about their lives. And I know that that's not exclusive to speedrunners, but it felt like every speedrunner was like that. But you know, there are probably exceptions that I just don't know. Is there a game called Bennett This Nuts? No, the game is called Getting Over It with Bennett Fod. I think that's the name. It's just that I never remember the last name of the guy. It's a game that's just like this one, the main gimmick is that you lose progress. That's it. Yeah, talking shit about speedrunners. How is it going, Yannick? Need to be a special kind of fuck up to speedrun or enjoy Toho 712 or play this. I don't know if you can talk, dude. You beat Hollow Knight without getting hit. You can't talk about being a fuck up. Like, you know, you're not any better. I'm not disagreeing with what you say. I'm just saying that you are not better than that. I have the special ability of making homework take as long as possible. Well, everyone does. Homework sucks after all. Wow, that was close. You just didn't die once. And beat the last Pantheon. Not much. Unbelievable. This is what we call being shameless. That's what being shameless is. Absolutely shameless, if I might add. Ooh, that was close. Damn it. Okay. Okay. We meet again. Last jump. We meet again. We meet again. So, what you want me to do here? Cause this looks like the kind of jump we need clips in YouTube, sorry. Clips are limited to the big boys of YouTube, not small streamers. Save state? Huh. Okay. Last time I did this jump, I overshoot it. I have a feeling that the best way to do this jump is by doing it from here. and from here, because if I do it from here, over jumping is gonna be so easy. So it has to be here. Just look at her from here. Oh, you think that I should be looking at her while jumping? That's a good idea. I haven't think about that. Alright. Don't choke. No, dude, like, funnily enough, I mean, this jump, I'm not gonna say that it's the hardest jump of the map, because it's not. But it's one of the hardest jumps. Like, this jump is precise. It's very easy to either under or overshoot it. Like, incredibly easy. So, let me... The problem is that neutral jumping like this to get used to the jump doesn't help. Because the angles are so different from the neutral jump that it just doesn't serve any purpose other than fucking up more. Okay. This should be match jump to the left. Yes! Yes, you fucking piece of shit! Oh, yes! Yes. Damn. I get 2 things, what's that? Is that a cape? What? Oh yeah, it is. Wait, what did I just get? No, that's the cape I already had. Boom. That was more disappointing than you missing it. Fuck you. I don't know what the bears were trying to give me there. That probably was some sort of secret or some shit like that. But Jesus Christ, dude. This was fucked up. This was fucked up. But you know, I got it, which is what truly matters. Damn. Wedding rings? Oh, you might be right. So interesting. I'm marrying this one, and what about the previous one? The one of the main game, did we ditch her? And that's fucked up. I mean, the one in the main game was pretty... Now for the last babe, fuck you. You and the last babe. Well, let's see how she looks. Damn, she looks pretty fine. Good shit. Damn. Well, there you go. That was a new babe plus. Can you believe that? Can you believe that I actually beat this? As I say before, this was one of my demons, one of those games that I like and I had to give up because it was too hard. It was the only one of 2 games, the other one being Wings of B that I still have not beaten. And no, I'm not gonna play Wings of B anytime soon, if that was your question. But you know, we got it. So she's for New Babe Plus. Look at that. 14 hours. It's funny, you know this map that I talk about so much, this custom map that is called, well, I don't know how it's called, but basically it's a fan-made map that is very famous. Most people take 50 hours to beat that one, so basically more than 3 times what it took me to beat this map. Can you imagine playing that map? I could not imagine playing that map. Damn, I'm rather speechless right now, to be completely honest. I'm a little bit speechless, and there is my little boy. Anyways, that was Sham Kim New Babe Plus. Oh, she's for that.